Hey, what's up guys, it's Game Gargle here, bringing you my character picks for the next Smash Bros, based off of character series. This is my list and these aren't in any particular order, and if I didn't include your top pick, then feel free to comment about it. Whether the next iteration of Smash is Smash 5, or the rumored Smash 4 with added characters, it would be really cool to see a few of these guys in the next Smash. This is part 1, let's get started. Now there are a lot of characters from the Mario universe, so naturally it was pretty difficult to pick. First I'll start with Daisy, who would have a similar moveset to Peach, like Peach's Dare, Fair, Down Smash, Jab, Tilts, but also has moves that make her unique. Maybe bring in some elements like flowers instead of hearts, and things from Super Mario Land like angled fireballs. Maybe even bring in some vehicles like the submarine and rocket ship or something, I don't know. These are just ideas, who knows if she'd actually get in though. You'd think she's got a chance since they let Rosalina and Luma in, and they've only been in 2 games. Next would be Petey Piranha. I really like Petey's design, and I think he should be in the game. You could give him a projectile where he throws up graffiti, and give his up smash so he would bite his opponents above him, and an F smash where he smacks you with his leaves. Have you seen Super Sliggers? Or give him a recovery where he floaters up with his arms? He's not that popular of a character, so it's not likely he would be added, but if he was, I think he'd fit right in. Up next is Magic Koopa, who would use his wand to hit opponents, reflect incoming projectiles, and cast spells at his opponents, while he would use his broom and his aerials in recovery. I think he would have an okay chance at getting in the game with his potential moveset. I think he'd be fun to use. And then there's Paper Mario. He's got a ton of things he could use. There's his hammer, his party members, badges, items, and paper transformations. Man, I feel like he'd be a different character from the rest of the cast to use. However, I don't think he'd be included unless Dr. Mario left the game, because 3 different Marios would be a little much for Smash. I mean, this isn't Mario Kart, who had 4 different Marios. And when we're talking about Mario characters, these 2 almost always come up, Geno and Fawful, but sadly I've not played their source games, and I just don't know much about these characters to add them to this list. My apologies. Moving on, we have the last character I picked out, the Great Wart from Super Mario Bros. 2.
I am the Great Wart! Ha ha ha!
This guy's got very little representation in Mario games, so I don't see him being brought back anytime soon, but I don't think it hurts if we add another bad guy / super heavyweight in the game. Wart could represent his game through his moves, by using his bubble attack, Mouser bombs, and plucking up vegetables. He's a frog creature, so he could have his movement and recovery be based around that.
Excellent!
So I don't know much about Wario's games, but I got 3 characters from his world: Waluigi, Young Cricket, and Ashley. Waluigi, for those who don't know, was actually created for the purpose to partner with Wario in sports spin-off games. I imagine Waluigi would have a sports-themed moveset, since those are the only games he appears in. I have no idea what the moveset would be, but I know there's a lot of potential there. He probably would be more of a gag character if they were to add him, like Wii Fit. I really don't know much about the WarioWare games, but I think Ashley's a really solid choice, and the only reason I know about Ashley is because of Ashley's song in Smash. And Ashley, I'm pretty sure you could make a moveset based off of her song alone. She'd use spells and potions against her foes, and in case you were wondering, I think she could transform her opponents into a spoon for a short time, and then beat them. Kind of working like Yoshi's egg lay. I think she'd be a cool addition for sure. Next up is Young Cricket. Like Ashley, is from the WarioWare games. He is a character that does Kung Fu, which would be pretty cool to bring to the table. It would be like bringing in another realistic type of fighter like Little Mac or Ryu. He'd have a lot of his moves be based on real Kung Fu styles, and I imagine he would have a very high agility and jump. And if that doesn't sell you on this guy, just take a listen to this amazing track. It's so serene.
Okay!
You know, thinking about DK's world, I just wanted King K. Rool and Dixie Kong. King K. Rool would be a heavyweight. His moves could easily consist of attacks from games he's in. Maybe using a charging dash attack, throwing his crown. He's got a gun that shoots cannonballs. He could have a super jump as a side special or something. He's got that weird helicopter thing to fly around in. He's got a ton of things he could use from the boss fight in DK64. I think it's clear that a lot of people wanted him to be playable in the Smash ballot, so I don't think this choice is too far off. Besides King K, there's Dixie Kong. I think they would have to make a lot of her moves from scratch, like Diddy Kong. Maybe she would be like Daisy, where she has some clone moves and then some original moves as well to make her unique. I feel like because she was in Tropical Freeze, she would be relevant enough to put in the game.
Hit him, baby!
The only person I could come up with from Punch-Out would be Doc Lewis. Now I know there's already a mod out there, but this would just be an actual inclusion. I feel like they could make a moveset from Doc Lewis's Punch-Out, and of course Doc Lewis would have his leopard skin included.
Now you done it. You won't like Doc when he's angry. Ah!
But that's all I could come up with from Punch-Out, because none of the other characters feel right. Well, that's just part 1 of this series. If you like the video, like it. If you want to see more, if you want to see part 2, and hopefully the rest of this series, subscribe, and leave a comment about your suggestions for Smash. Anyways, I'll see you later, guys. Bye.